like this. Now, as you guys can kind of see, there is, I've gone and done the entire border all the way around with the resin mat so that we create a good, strong, well-stabilized, I guess, separation section for the two walls, a good border wall, so that you can punch the holes in it and run screws or bolts or zip ties to hold the two halves of the mother mold together. It'll take a little while for that to cure. While that is setting, I'm going to come over and I'm going to cover the entire mold with more mat and resin and let this finish setting. The next application I will be doing as far as on the border line is the hard mat. That way we get a good strong reinforced area, which would be able to withstand it being tossed around, dropped, the pressure and tension of zip ties or bolts to have the two sides hold together. And then after we're done with this, we will flip it around and repeat the process on the other side. On a personal note, prefer to do a soft mat layer on the entire thing, and which is the fabric style, and then the hard or heavy mat style that is has the long fibrous strands, and then I'll come back over it usually with another soft mat just to make sure it's one of those things where you can handle it by hand and not tear your hands up. As you guys can see, I'm wearing one ungloved hand and one gloved hand. That is because if you have a glove on both hands, you have a tendency to want to get in there with both hands, and you get resin on one glove, and then when you go to grab the fiberglass, you wind up with your hand being completely covered in fiberglass, and that hand becomes very useless very quickly. So by just wearing one glove, I have the mindset that one hand stays away from the resin and one hand stays over by the resin. So it works that way. So if somebody wants to point out, oh, it's a safety issue, you're not wearing two gloves, that's the reason. It is a logical reason, and it just, as long as you have the mindset that you're not going to go grabbing at the piece with your ungloved hand, you shouldn't have any issues. All right. I have good ventilation in the room. I have a large fan that's mounted in my window here in the studio. I also have the circulator on, which is drawing through the paint booth and out of the house. Here very shortly, as this video progresses, you will see a 1/2 completed mother mold. All right, enjoy, guys.